Welcome to my July 2008 trip to Killarney Provincial Park. This first slide shows us putting in our canoes at the Bell Lake Access. The Bell Lake Access is about 40 kilometers in on Highway 637 from Highway 69, which goes to Sudbury, and then there's another 10-kilometer trip up a dirt road till you finally reach the parking lot where you park your car, pick up your canoes, and head in. This picture was taken in Balsam Lake after we'd canoed through Bell Lake and 3 Mile Lake. If you look carefully, you can see the black bear we disturbed as he was foraging for berries along the shore. Here's another picture of the bear as he moves off. The kids in the canoe behind us were so busy chatting with each other, and we didn't want to yell at them, that they didn't even get a chance to see the bear. By the time they caught up to us, he'd already moved into the woods. Here's a picture of our first night campsite on a small island at the west end of Balsam Lake, very close to the portage into David Lake. It was hard to find this campsite because the sign had fallen off the tree, but once we found it, it was really worthwhile. It was nice and protected, and was really nice back there in the trees. This picture was taken from our Day 2 campsite on David Lake. Here's a picture taken into the campsite. You can see the tarp we put up to help protect us from the rain. The rain wasn't so much of a problem, but it was very windy, so that tarp was blowing around an awful lot. Here's my attempt at a sunset shot taken on that second night at our David Lake campsite. It was a little too late and a little too dark. It didn't quite turn out as good as I wanted. This picture shows us canoeing across David Lake on the third day on the way to Silver Peak. Here's a picture taken on the trail as we hiked up Silver Peak. I think this is a picture back towards Boundary Lake. This picture and the 5 that follow were taken from the top of Silver Peak. It was extremely windy the day we were up there, but the view was tremendous. Here's a picture from the hike down. The wild blueberries were just starting to come out, so there weren't very many around. We stopped and had just 1 or 2 because we wanted to leave some for the bears and the other people who were following us. Now this is the kind of sunset picture I was hoping for. As we were leaving our campsite on that 4th morning, this float plane flew in to drop somebody off at one of the cottages nearby. And as we were canoeing out, we saw another 2 or 3 flying into the various lakes around the area. Here we are canoeing through Balsam Lake on that 4th day on our way to our campsite on Little Bell Lake. Here's a picture of the snake that we found sunning itself in our campsite on that 4th day. He or she decided that it was okay if we took up residence there for the night, and pretty much ignored us. Here's a picture from the Little Bell Lake campsite. I don't remember exactly how it happened, but one of the canoes got a little bit dirty and muddy inside. Here's a picture of a couple of the guys cleaning it out on that 4th night. This picture was taken as we canoed down Bell Lake on the way to the takeout. You can just see Silver Peak off in the distance. Here's a picture taken as we canoe down Bell Lake. We're almost at the takeout. You can see our hardy band of adventurers there. This is the end. Thanks for sticking around.